Jason Bateman has had a long and storied Hollywood career on both sides of the camera. Now back behind the microphone as the voice of the Foxy Fox in the long-awaited animated sequel, Zootopia 2. Here's ABC's Chris Connelly.
What's the note you're usually getting when you're doing your voice work?
Let's do it again. I hear that a lot.
Never mind, forget I said it. Here we go.
They're good about, wanting just a bunch of different versions.
There have been a bunch of different versions of Jason Bateman that audiences have enjoyed over the last 40 years or so, from his days as a child actor on Little House on the Prairie.
Sandra, I meant what I said to Miss Triangles.
And on Silver Spoons.
I mean, how many 100% nerds are there in the world?
To his ever-embattled adult on Arrested Development.
I mean, it's one banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
You've never actually set foot in a supermarket, have you?
Now a major success at 56, Bateman bringing his sensibility to multiple mediums, including animation.
Your worst idea is what you did with your ears.
He's back as the voice of the crafty fox Nick Wilde, con artist turned cop.
Well, can't win them all.
For Zootopia 2, follow-up to the 2016 animated mega hit.
And now we leave town.
This movie was made, 9 years ago?
Yeah.
But the film takes place like the week after the events of the first film.
And we haven't aged a bit. We look fantastic.
Acclaimed for big screen comedies, starring in Horrible Bosses.
Why don't explain why you doing 61 in a 25 zone?
I was drag racing.
In a Prius.
I don't win a lot.
And on streaming service drama series, like Ozark.
What we're not gonna do, though, is panic, okay?
Bateman says he's enjoying the team mentality of animation.
It's antithetical to kind of what we do in live action. This, you're just a tiny little part, and you want to just be a good soldier.
All right, Carrots, any idea where you want to start?
Yeah! If you want to find you a reptile, I am your gal.
This is a really cool thing to be a part of. The folks over there at Disney Animation have been really crushing it for a long time.
Riff a lot while you're doing the lines that have been written for you.
I'm encouraged to by the writer himself, Jared Bush, who's also one of the directors. And so I keep saying to him, I don't need to. You've done an incredible job here. I can just do this. He says, yeah, great, but if you think of something. So the environment was very encouraging, supportive, warm.
All of it done alongside Jennifer Goodwin's do-gooder bunny, Judy Hopps.
We've been official partners for 1 week. Happy anniversary.
Us introverts, we need a good partner. I've got that with my wife, and in this case, I've got a good one with the effervescent, infectious Judy Hopps.
Bateman thinks Zootopia 2's core message will resonate just as much as the first movie did.
This thematic is a bit of an evergreen that is pretty relevant currently, which is to embrace the fact that we are all different. It's a good thing, and let's lean into that.
Bateman's real-life personality exemplified in his on-screen foxy character. If you could have chosen the animal to be, do you think a fox is the animal you would have chosen, or is there another that sort of would have appealed to you?
There are some you would probably pass on, but not the foxy fox. His temperament is very similar to mine. He likes to lean back a little bit, let the other people do the talking, and then throw a bomb every once in a while.
This is our only chance to set things right. And when I do, my family will finally be able to come home.
Woo! I am here. Hops and Wild. Dream team.
Mitch used to give you a note. Remember, he loves these people.
The typical network note is, we got to make sure these characters are likable. So I'd always ask him, I'm like, are you sure they're likable? He says, Jason, our job as writers is to make these characters as despicable as possible. Your job as the actors to make them as likable as possible.
As Nick, mission accomplished, even during Zootopia 2's action sequences. If we watched you recording these lines, would we see you getting yanked?
Yeah, there's literally a bar that you have to hold on to, or an efforts bar, I think is what it is. And there's a lot of screaming, and so they always made sure to have the screams be at the very end of my sessions, because I've got a weak voice that goes out a lot. So they learned early on that don't make him scream in the beginning, because then he's got to go home.
Home means spouse Amanda Anka and their 2 daughters, 19-year-old Franny, who's making it 3 generations of Bateman directors.
It's pretty neat that my daughter's taken this interest to directing. It obviously reminds me of my time with my dad, and having that extra thing to talk about at the dinner table. It's another lane through which you can find out what makes your kid tick.
And 13-year-old Maple, now a baseball fan, thanks to the Dodgers World Series win.
I've introduced this addiction of baseball to her, and now she's sunk. She's got it for life now after that series. I've not been more entertained ever in my 56 years. Not movies, television, concerts, anything. That month of baseball was sensational.
Our thanks to Chris. Zootopia 2 is in theaters now.